First pitch, Peralta goes for second. Fastball high for a ball. Throw down has him in a rundown. Williams is staring back Richards, who's trying to score from third. They throw back to third, and they cut him. What a play by Jalen Williams. He had eyes on the back of his head, was walking Peralta back to first base, took everybody by surprise, slung it over to third, and Gonzalez flashes the tag on Jairus Richards to close up the bottom of the third. Runners at the corners go for nothing off some heads-up defense by Kansas City. It's 1-0 Monarchs as we go to the fourth. This is Monarchs baseball. 2-0 to Vyers. Fastball poked back up the middle, collected by Bissonette. The shortstop steps on second for one and slings it to first for an ending 6-6-3 double play. JB makes it look smooth up the middle. Runners at the corners, the 1-1. Bonifacio line drive to left field, a base hit. Rutherford scores standing up, and Kansas City has taken a 2-0 lead. Jorge Bonifacio with an RBI single, his 24th run driven into the season, and the Monarchs with a crooked number here in the third to take a 2-0 lead over Gary South Shore. 1-1 pitch. Glendening in the air over the third baseman Denning and down the third base line. Bonifacio scores easily. Gilliam's right behind him. Robbie Glendening coasts into second with a 2-run double. His third and fourth RBIs of the day, and Kansas City now trails at 10-7 here with no outs in the top of the fifth. 1-2. Adolph line drive left center field. That lands in the alley and is going to roll all the way to the wall. Extra bases for Adolph. Bonifacio hits the mag at third. Gets the green light from Christian Colon. He scores. Adolph jogs into third base with a standing triple. And the Monarchs cut into the deficit. His second RBI of the night, Ross Adolph with an opposite field three-bagger. And the Monarchs now trail 5-2 here in the top of the fifth. Monarchs 2, Railroaders 0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be the bottom of the lineup for Kansas City to get it going. Josh Bissonette, Andres Noriega, and Yoiner Fajardo. Two righties and a lefty against the Cleburne starter, Dakota Chalmers. Coming up on the bottom of the 2 o'clock hour here at Legends Field. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Righty-righty matchup. Chalmers starts off the home fourth with a fastball. Check swing. Did he go? No. As Bissonette holds up on the fastball tight. And it's 1-0. Bissonette doubled down the left field line. Set up the opening sac fly of this contest. Here's the 1-0. Slap to the screen. Sends a fastball right behind home plate to even the count at 1. Monarchs took the lead on a Andres Noriega sac fly to left field in the second. And doubled its advantage with a Ross Adolph sac to center in the third. 2 runs on 3 hits. Here's the 1-1. Chalmers tries the fastball again. Easy take, low and away. 2 home runs, 33 driven in for Biss this season. Both of the home runs came back in May. In a matter of the first 2 weeks of the season. Here's the 2-1. Fastball rolled through the 6-5 hole on the left side, a base hit. Hard ground ball, 99 miles per hour to left center field, and a leadoff man on for Kansas City. Just because he doesn't have many home runs does not mean that Josh Bissonette does not pack a punch. A very good fastball hitter got just that. 91 low and in the zone. That's the 4th hit for Kansas City this afternoon. That'll bring in Andres Noriega. Still 0 for 0 with that sac fly, his 20th RBI of the season. 2-0 Monarchs here in the home fourth. Chalmers starts it off with a fastball at the bottom of the zone for a strike. Watching the game from the stands or your backyard, make it a home run with Carbless Premium Handcrafted Cocktails. Easy to grab, easy to sip, and perfect for every play. Narrow lead off first from Bissonette. The 0-1. Bounced in the dirt. Counts even at 1. Bissonette is 6 for 8 on stolen bases this season. Monarchs looking to lock up home field advantage in the first round of the Miles Wolf Cup with a win today. Here's the 1-1. Fastball cranked down the left field line. Fair ball heading towards the left field corner. Bissonette rounds second, heading into third. Fielded at the wall by Gonzalez. His throw-in holds him there. Andres Noriega slides feet first into second with a double. The catcher got all of that, piecing a fastball 103 down the third base line, and Kansas City's in business. Shows off the salsa dance at second base. He slides in, puts his right arm by his head and waves it side to side. And that will bring the Cleburne Railroaders infield in to talk things over with Chalmers. Well, his first time through the lineup card, served no problems. Did give up a run on a sac fly, but struck out 4. His second time through, the strikeouts have gone away, and he's now given up 3 hits and 5 total base runners to the last 8 that he's faced. Southern Star Central Gas Pipeline reminds you to be safe and call 811 before starting any digging project. It's free, it's easy, and it's the only way to be sure you don't accidentally hit any buried utility lines. Help protect our Kansas City communities by calling 811. Every dig, every time. Pitching coach Brooks Carey has concluded his mound visit. Keep in mind, the Railroaders are playing for their season. Cleburne enters today 43-55 in need of a win today and a Milwaukee Milkmen loss against Lake Country to keep their playoff hopes alive. Any combination of those two aforementioned results mean the Milkmen clinch the 4th playoff spot in the East, and Cleburne's season is over. Infield is in for the Railroaders. Second and third, nobody out. Here's Joyner Fajardo. Struck out swinging his first time up. Righty-lefty matchup. Chalmers working from the first base side. Fires the first pitch curveball, tap foul behind home plate. Fajardo has the most unique swing of any Monarch. It's a very slow bat speed, which allows him to stay late and get contact on pitches that most other Monarchs would not. 2-0 Monarchs here in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-1 to the Kansas City center fielder. Curveball well off the plate. Brings Morrow out of his stretch. He stares Bissonette back to third. JB at third. Andres Noriega at second. Infield is in for Cleburne, with the Monarchs ahead by 2 runs. Chalmers is 1-1. Curveball launched high in the air, right center field. Fires on the run to the track, to the wall. He looks up. This one's onto the home run hill and out of here. It's a 3-run home run for Joyner Fajardo, and Kansas City has stretched out its lead here in the home 4th. It's 5-0 Monarchs. 385 feet to right center field. Home run number 3 for Joyner. RBIs number 5, 6, and 7. And Kansas City's in cruise control here in the bottom of the 4th. He got a curveball middle high and made no mistake, pulling it into the alley for another homer for history, presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas City. First pitch to Brantley Bell. Fastball rolled foul down the third base line. Every home run the Monarchs hit this season, Blue KC donates $50 to the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. Learn more at bluekc.com/benefit of blue. 0-1 to Bell. Fastball called for a strike on the righty. Clipped the inner corner to make it 0-2. Home run number 106 for Kansas City this season. Unloaded the bases here for Bell, still nobody out. Pitch is served down the left field line, tailing towards the corner, out of play. Bell was inches out ahead, looking for his first base hit. How big of a moment is that for Joyner Fajardo? It ignites the crowd here on this Sunday afternoon, and it snaps a 1-for-17 spell for Fajardo at the plate. Everybody wants to play with confidence heading into the Miles Wolf Cup playoffs on Wednesday, and that is big for a rotational piece. Here's the 0-2 again. Fastball inside. It's 1-2 on Bell. 5-0 Kansas City now here in the home 4th. 5 runs on 6 hits for the Monarchs, and 3 straight hits to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 1-2. Slider lifted, right field, playable for Vyers. Right fielder comes on and makes the catch cap high, and Bell is retired. Brantley is now 0 for 3. So the Monarchs are setting sail for a playoff rematch with the Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks. The two have not met in the postseason since 2022, when the Redhawks beat Kansas City on their way to winning a Miles Wolf Cup. Monarchs' last playoff appearance came in 2023 when they beat Sioux Falls in round 1, Sioux City in round 2, and then beat Chicago 3-1 to secure the Miles Wolf Cup. Prees aboard. Nobody on and 1 out to the pitch. And Prees taps one foul down the first base line. Came off his right foot and then rolled towards John West, the Monarchs' first base coach, and Prees will take some extra time. Take a look on ATV. No, rather the right knee. Came off his right knee and then scurried down the first base line. Prees will take for time. Couple of walks so far for Prees today. Stole a base in the first, came around to score in the third. But home field advantage will be so important for Kansas City in the first round of the Miles Wolf Cup. And if they make it to the Miles Wolf Cup, Kansas City will have home field advantage. They've got a better record, than every team in the East. 0-1. Slider inside. Chalmers trying to settle back into this game. There is an arm warming up in the Cleburne bullpen out in left center field. Here's the 1-1. Prees tags one high in the air. It'll stay on the infield dirt. Schumpert calls off long, and the shortstop makes the catch. 2 outs here in the home fourth. Kansas City leads at 5-0. They've gotten 3 runs across in this inning. Kansas City is 29-19 on the season at Legends Field, trying to make it 30-19 with a win today. Still one more game here at Legends Field tomorrow on Labor Day. First pitch at 1:05 for Fan Appreciation Day. Nagowski climbs back in. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Nobody on and 2 outs. The pitch. Fastball grounded to the left side, straight to Schumpert. Lets it roll to him, fires over to first, and closes up the inning. But Kansas City extends its lead. 3 hits to start the fourth, and Yoiner Fajardo's 3-run blast has opened up a 5-0 cushion for the Monarchs at Legends Field. This is Kansas City Monarchs baseball on the BetKC 1660 AM and the Odyssey app.